Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about WordPress plugins. Now, plugins are apps that allow you to add new features and functionality to your WordPress website. It's just like apps on your phone. You install different apps on your phone to do things like tweet, to update Instagram. That's basically what plugins do for your website. And just like with WordPress themes, which we covered in another video, there are plenty of free and premium or paid plugins to choose from. So let's take a look at how to find WordPress plugins and install them. Okay, you can find the free WordPress plugins directly from your admin area. So what you'll see on the screen here is that I've logged into one of the websites that I'm working on, and you will find the plugins area by clicking on the plugins at the left from the navigation menu. Okay, so now before we add some new ones, you'll see that I have a few here that are already installed. Now, these were automatically installed when I used the quick install feature at my web host. So let's take a look at these first. Now, I just scrolled past a whole bunch of configuration stuff that I'm not going to deal with right now. So we're going to take a look at the plugins that we have installed here. We're going to keep some and we're going to delete others, okay? Akismet, that protects your blog from spam. So that one we're going to keep. Google Analytics, this does things like tracks how visitors find your website, what they do on your website, how long they stay. I won't go into that too much right now. I'll go into Google Analytics in a future video, but for now, this one stays. Hello Dolly is, well, let's read what the screen says. So this is not just a plugin. It symbolizes the hope and enthusiasm of an entire generation, summed up in 2 words, sung by the most famously by Louis Armstrong. Hello, Dolly. When activated, you will randomly see a lyric from Hello, Dolly in the upper right-hand corner of your admin screen on every page. I never keep this one. As you can see, it's not in blue, it's in white. So I've already decided that I'm not going to keep that one. So under here, under Hello Dolly, you'll see a link that says activate. If I were going to keep that one, I would click on that link, but I'm going to click on delete and just allow it to be deleted. Next, we have Jetpack. So this is the plugin that's responsible for all of the stuff that you see here in this area here at the top. Jetpack takes care of your site security, your website performance, traffic growth, image optimization, website appearance, and a whole lot more. I'm going to keep it. We won't configure it right now, but there's a quick tour button and a setup button here that you can use to find out more. You'll also see that there's this yellow alert here, this yellow message that is showing you that there's a new version of Jetpack available. So I'm going to update that now by just clicking Update Now. Now, this website doesn't have anything on it yet, but here's what you should do when you update any plugin. All you do is you go to the front end of your website. So I'm going to click on Visit Site. Now again, I haven't started configuring anything here at all, but you go to the front end of your website and you click through a bunch of different pages and see that everything is working okay. Just click through some pages, make sure everything still works, because sometimes when you do a plugin update, things can go wonky. So before you go ahead and update all of your plugins, it's easier to see which plugin caused something to go wrong by just checking the front end of your website, because it's easier to go back to a previous version of a plugin if you know which one made it cause the problem, made it go wonky. All right, back here, Mojo Marketplace, I'm just going to delete that one. I don't use it. So first thing is I deactivate it by clicking on the deactivate link. then I am going to delete it. Opt-in monster, you can keep this one if you want. I use other plugins for pop-ups and list building, so I'm going to deactivate it. And delete it. WP Forms Lite. This is a user-friendly contact form plugin for WordPress. So depending on the project I'm working on and whether or not it already comes with a contact feature built in, I either keep it or deactivate it. So let's just keep it and update it. Okay, so that covers the plugins that were installed automatically by my web host. Now yours might be different depending on what features and plugins your particular web host installs in the quick install process. So let's now go through the process of adding a new plugin. We'll add a free plugin and a paid plugin. You can find the free WordPress plugins by clicking on the left-hand side here, Plugins, Add New. And then we search for the plugin by typing in the plugin name or the functionality that you want to add in this keyword search box area. I'm going to add Yoast SEO, so I'm going to type that in right now. And you'll see that WordPress searched the plugin directory and displayed the available plugins in the list below. So I'm going to find Yoast SEO and then click on the Install Now button. So while that's installing, SEO basically helps you get more visitors from search engines to your website. You can use this plugin to optimize your blog posts and pages. There'll be some information in the box below on Yoast SEO and SEO in general, some articles that I've written previously, so be sure to check that out. Okay, so now that it's been installed, I'm just going to click on the Activate button. All right, great. Moving along, let's say you bought a plugin and you want to install that plugin. So let's do that now. I'm going to install Slider by Nevo, which will allow me to create those sliders that you see at the top of some websites like mine. So to do this, I go to the top here where it says Plugins, and I click on the Add New button. And then I'm going to click on the Upload button and browse, and then I click on the Browse button, find the plugin file on my computer, then click Open and Install Now. Once that's installed, I click on Activate Plugin. And that's all there is to it. Now, with most of these plugins, there are some configurations that need to be done, so I'll leave you to play with that. If you found this video helpful, however, please share it on Facebook and Twitter, and I thank you for the shares. And if you need plugin recommendations, please comment below. If you want someone experienced to set up your WordPress website, so you can get online faster, just get in touch. And finally, be sure to subscribe and hit the little bell button so that you can be notified of future videos. I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.